If you've come across the Caden app, you might be wondering if this is just another data tracking app or if it really has something valuable to offer. The way it's been presented might have you thinking it's some groundbreaking platform where you can cash in on your data. But does Caden really deliver on this? Is it as straightforward as it sounds, or are there hidden catches along the way? In this video, I'll dive into exactly what the Caden app does for you and whether it actually lives up to the hype. Before I start, if you're tired of scams and want a real solution for making money online, check out my #1 recommendation in the description below. Let's get started. Caden is essentially a data sharing app where you're paid to let it collect data from your online activities. It's a bit similar to other apps like Nielsen Panel or Mobile Expression, which have been around for years. But Caden markets itself as a way to safely make money on autopilot because you earn small rewards without doing much beyond setup. So, how does it work? When you sign up, Caden will prompt you to complete a set of demographic questions. These are basic things like your age, gender, and income level. This information goes into your vault, where Caden uses it to group you into anonymous data cohorts. You'll also connect different accounts, like Netflix or Uber, to share data from your regular activities. Each account connection can net you anywhere from a couple of dollars to $4, depending on the account type. The more accounts you connect, the more data you're sharing, and, in turn, the more points you'll rack up daily. The main idea here is that companies are paying Caden to study trends in consumer behavior, and Caden splits these earnings with you. The data it collects is anonymized, so while it might know that someone spent a few hours on Netflix, it doesn't pinpoint that it was you specifically. Caden reassures you that your data is encrypted, anonymized, and never sold as identifiable info. Now, let's get to the money part because that's likely the biggest reason you're here. Realistically, you're looking at earnings of around $8 to $15 a month with Caden. That's enough to add up over time, but isn't going to replace your paycheck or pay off major bills. Earnings come from 3 main sources: answering questions in the vault, connecting new accounts for one-time bonuses, and the daily data dividend. That data dividend is like a small daily reward for keeping your accounts connected, ranging from 20 cents to almost $1. However, Caden does have its quirks. For example, sometimes it will prompt you to reconnect accounts you've already authorized, with no clear explanation as to why. It's frustrating, and it seems you get no extra bonus for reconnecting, which makes it feel like a glitch they need to work on. The app also has a high cash-out threshold of $40, which means you'll need to collect 40,000 points before redeeming. For many people, this could mean several months of using the app before you see any payout. Cashing out is only available via Stripe, which makes it a bit of a hassle if you don't have it. Now the question is, why is Caden gaining popularity despite these downsides? For one, it's an easy way to earn passive income. If you're comfortable with sharing data, it doesn't require much effort. Also, Caden stacks up well against other passive income apps, which generally pay less than what it does. If you're wondering whether Caden is legit, it definitely is. In 2023, Caden received substantial funding, suggesting it's here to stay. However, it's not a flawless setup, and you should be aware of the limits. Firstly, it's only available on iOS, so if you're an Android user, you're out of luck. And even though they say all data is anonymized, there's still a level of trust you're placing in Caden to follow through with their privacy promises. This app might also appeal less to anyone uncomfortable with data sharing, as that's essentially the entire premise here. In the end, Caden is a straightforward option if you're looking for an easy way to earn a bit of money in exchange for sharing data you're already producing. It's not going to transform your finances, but if you've got an iPhone, are okay with letting an app track a bit of your activity, and can handle the occasional glitch, it's not a bad side hustle to test out. Before you leave, if you're tired of scams and want a real solution for making money online, check out my #1 recommendation. Click the link in the description to see the best business to start online, which made me over $26,000 last month alone. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up below and subscribe for more.